Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards ultimately. As he's taken down back shy of the 20. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf.
Damn.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers now to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. This is fielded at the 7. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Right there, 56. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Gun. Let's go. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. 20. Switch. 8. Watch the whip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton.
Man, get out of here. I hate when they do that, man. Look at me right there.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Got. Express. 20. Rush in.
Now Newton.
There we go.
What the fuck was that? Up by Kenny Moore. And they'll bring this one back to the 20.
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys have to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Shit, you threw it too quick.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
One thing I fucking hate about this damn game, man. Shit.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's going to be caught.
My dude was right there.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, man.
How many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Watch the twist.
They'll try and run for it with Miller.
Come on, Miller.
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score.
Fucking bullshit. Every time I can't get intercepted, the team scores.
Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd.
Every fucking time, and with my team, we just throw fucking interception every
I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry first?
Showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Here we go.
Man, 5-2. 5 fucking 2.
Check. Gun.
Look at this fucking defense.
Mike, 6 right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. He sets to fire deep. And that is intercepted.
I swear to God, how hard is it that you can get intercepted but I fucking can't?
So this is just an incompletion here.
Fuck, my people will be right there and I won't get a fucking interception to save my life. You break on the same way I'm breaking on the motherfucker, you will not get the fucking ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Man.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
Yeah, I hear
Covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Let this shit get to him. That's my fucking problem.
Yeah. Early. The game ain't even started.
Cause it be fucking bullshit, bruh.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's get off the 20. 90 is a Mike. Get him. Get him. Get him. 90 is a Mike. 20. Can't give these traps. Let's go.
Again, Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Oh!
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
Oh, that was big.
Conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Now Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go heavy.
Mostert.
Look at that shit, bro. This
In the
motherfucker
backfield.
ain't nobody
Down
telling
he
me to do
goes,
this
folded like a lawn
He was
chair.
scared. I'm trying
It's a
to
loss
touch the
of
ball.
4. Now 3rd down.
This shit is fucking frustrating, bro.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd.
You know that height to get the motherfuckers looking right at me.
Great.
From the gun, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside.
Man, my third down defense is terrible.
Use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
These types of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Here's Mostert.
Man, this man, I don't know why he does that. This nigga bounce off people against his team. No fucking
there, and now 2nd down.
Let's get it.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
This is Mostert, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
It's frustrating, bro. The nigga in the block, and I don't know what he just gets off the box. I'm not even touching the fuck.
This is
Steve, I'm not even touching. And they still getting fucking blocks. And I understand. Yeah.
Look at this shit! Outside the 5 at the 6.
Yeah, you damn sure had me. I didn't think you was gonna run it on no damn 4th and 6 from the goal.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game conference to testify. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wallace. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
88. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, that was dangerous.
I can't fucking get an interception, man.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I don't know why.
And that's why he's got to be happy.
I don't know why.
Open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs
I
like that
can't
first down there.
get a
he'd
fucking
be a little bit more
interception, man.
careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
I don't know
he's got a
what
couple
it
more
is.
downs to play with.
Here's 2nd
They
and 10
won't
now
give
from
me a
about the
fucking
32.
interception.
Check 50.
Come on,
It's a
man.
first down and a gain of 10.
Told you, and whenever I can't get an interception, the guy puts me out.
And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Safety creep. Jump out. 59. Hey, Alpha. We got it. Mike 5'9". Got you.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Open man left side is Wallace.
That's a hit stick. Thank you.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
You better get your big ass hands on. Thank you. That's why I got him on the field, baby.
Point after here coming up.
And he's about to miss the field goal.
And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He finds an opening pass to 40. And he takes it all the way out to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Good stuff. Keep doing that.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got it to Hilton. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Throwing again on
You
second
gotta
down, but this
fucking
time it's
shitting me.
incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Oh, my God. This shit is here, bruh.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here. Got. Aye.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got
Come on.
and able to get this one across the 45.
Damn.
Brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Bye. Aye.
Show it up. Kill. Great, great. Kill. Kill.
It's our time. It's our time.
90.
Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Shake.
I'm at 5-2.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he goes
Face
across
mask!
This nigga is
Holy
wrong.
shit!
What kind of game is this?
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Come on, man.
The offense on third down tonight.
Well, that's
They've hit 2
5-2.
for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he will be marked down
That was
right
supposed to be
there
a
at
fumble.
the
I ain't gonna lie. That was a fumble. I heard that fucking thing.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust your...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells you the coverage was
excellent. By the way, that I would have had my dumb ass. You got a spy on me. Now I know what you're doing. And you get motherfucking big play.
Yeah. Cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Wow. All right.
You know I don't need to be blitzing, right?
Now it's Newton. And the pressure
Come
gets
the
to him
fuck
again.
on. I got you.
Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Now that's the way
Oh, I
the
didn't
second
block
half.
the fucking running back.
Back-to-back sacks.
That's why.
Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
God damn it. Good night, love you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
My bad. I forgot. I totally forgot.
Check back 21. Come. Check back 20. Check back 21. It's our field. It's our field. 8. It's all around. He's got 20. 8. Check.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Lucky Air Reed did not get
50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And that was Carter. Why the fuck Carter didn't hit you with his stick?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down.
Ooh, I cannot go to that play.
Got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Third and long, it's Rodgers. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off.
Why is your fucking kind of got so strong in the fucking leg? That nigga moved. God damn.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to play from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I don't know what else to do. I don't.
Let's go. Slam, slam, slam.
Right back to him on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Gun. 20. 56, the muck, boys, 56. Check 56. Here we go, G. Here I come.
Back to throw, Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on, man.
He's going to be stopped cold.
He's not going to fumble, bro.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime.
Check 26, check 26. Great. Go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You're not ready. 49. 20. Hey. Hatch. Deuce. Again.
From the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It was brilliant.
You know it's 4th and 17, right?
See the fuck shit I'm talking about? I didn't even do that.
And a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining As they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I got to open up the offense on you now. I'm looking terrible.
He'll return it from the 6.
Holy shit, get out. Oh my God. Come on, man.
Bullshit. Like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
What the fuck? No! Oh shit. I picked the wrong fucking defense. That shit was in game 8.
And they weren't in zone coverage.
And man, he wide open.
And that looked like vintage, old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a
once I seen that motherfucking safety came out, I said, what the fuck is that?
And they just locked people down.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Thank you.
Down there, but he cannot connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there. With
Can I go for this?
Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best.
Now you want to know. You in the league for over a year. Now you want to know, can you go for this?
I'm on my side of the field. Like, I really don't know.
As he's on to punt for Houston.
He's a fucking trip, man.
I really didn't know.
Damn. I'm so sick of your fucking kicker.
Absolutely ideal.
From
And
that
I get
position, you're
stuck.
hoping to get it down inside
You
the
need
15,
something.
inside the 5. Superb.
You niggas out here
Back out there at
bullshit
the
me,
line,
bro.
ready for
Like,
their
I
next
ain't.
drive. And they will start
What
this
is
drive
this
with
shit?
just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
Nobody
We've
wants
seen
to
teams be
watch me.
bold here and take shots.
Man, I'm playing a pitiful game.
Make it a one-receiver route and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Officially nothing on that
You just
last
brushed
run.
on that little
Trying
black
to
lady.
get
That
2nd
ain't
and 10.
Kill, 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 turn up. Check, check, check. 8, 8.
95.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And that
Oh
one
my God. If I can no hold the Logan, I got a great line now. Great fucking line. Nobody wants to fucking
for
line.
the offense to be, and even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Why doesn't the playbook have any fucking stretch for it?
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Safety. This is an ugly game. This is horrible.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Why that ball's not coming out? Explain that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you get
Bro, he got blocked, and then instead of going to the block here, he went back to part of the block.
without letting panic
He
creep
got off the
in and affect
block.
their play.
A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different.
No,
As we come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, put it in motion. Watch that throw.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
This man down there broke his neck on the time. Somebody explain that.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them.
This man tackling him with his fucking
That
neck.
makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short,
Come on, going back to their run.
defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
9 yards to pick
No,
up
we know
there.
when
It's
you
a
are.
first
Going
down.
back to their run. Let's go.
Good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Trying to set up for 3 points. Let's go.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers completing it
They
to the
look
right
stuck
side.
fast now.
Johnson.
Now he pulled this on
Followed the gain of 2
offense.
with a gain of 1 that time. To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Oh, damn, it was third.
Fucking man.
And they stopped him short of the first. As he can
Come on now. You knew what he was going to do.
So much about
Yeah, I didn't even know it was third down.
you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create
So every field to get 3 points.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still
They work though.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure
Don't
on
let
the
him
defense to
let
hold
him
the
fuck
lead.
you over.
They're
I'm
happy to
straight.
have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
Oh my
In the
God.
back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Block time, block time. Tight end rock, tight end rock. 20. Hey, check, check. 3 down.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Newton. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere
Like,
to go.
dude, this
And he
fucking
goes
ball.
down. Solomon
Come on.
Thomas able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. Throw left side complete. It's more.
There we go.
And a loose football.
Paybacks.
Texans score.
Good game.
And
The
the
game
return
is
stop
done.
by 25.
Every fucking
He
time.
was
Goes
known
to
for
that.
made the catch, then he turned into a runner,
Every
set contact,
fucking
and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player,
I wouldn't got some hitters in the offseason.
acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on,
Every
big
fucking
tackle,
time.
knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Every fucking
I
time.
figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of them, and they've got a good chance. And
And he's in.
Don't
Touchdown.
every fucking time.
Houston.
Push that. I knew the game was over.
20-yard touchdown.
Now, after they gave up no points, now they're going to
cash in for 6. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight ends such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long.
Look at that, bro. You got stuck. We're the Boston blood. And then you just come out of nowhere and get stopped.
It's symptomatic of the success of this
game.
game.
We're just fucking games. Just fucking games already. This shit sucks.
Here's 2nd and 9.
And I know you was on the turn. You went to the hole. There's no way you can turn around that fast.
They go back to the ground with Smith. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down. They try to find a late score.
Man, I don't run no blitzes. These are all my blitzes.
From the gun, Newton. And it falls incomplete.
I can't even fucking
intercepted.
I don't know what it is about this game, man. This shit sucks.
It's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Newton. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Dude, right there.
At the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about.
So you're telling me you held the ball for that long and no whole line for that?
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tight.
And then my dude, see, the shit is just frustrating. My dude was right there.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans push further out in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call?
Man, I can't.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something.
And the thing is, I know all your defense. I know what you're doing.
My defense solid, man. I drafted well. I went and got some free agents. My defense gonna give people trouble. Kill him!
They'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I can't even fuck around. Your people right there. Soon as I got to touch the ball.
Cam Newton's not coming.
Good game, Ray.
They'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. Throwing is Newton. He's going to let it fly.
Interception.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.